Hey guys, my name is UltraWolves, and welcome to the Bounty Hunter's Guide. In this episode, we'll be pitting the Aegis Sabre against the Hammerhead, seeing if it's effective and able to do so in a good amount of time. Let's take a look at the mission. The mission is the Group ERT bounty. This bounty is delivered by the Northrop Service Group. The good thing about this mission is that as well as the 87k you'll be making, you'll get a bonus which brings the number up to 105k max. This mission can be unlocked by achieving the Master Tracker license. The Master Tracker license can be achieved after unlocking the VHRTs and HRTs and grinding those out to reach the 20% bonus in the Hurston, Crusader and Northrop Service Group areas. So once you get 20% in each of those factions, you'll be able to do the Master Tracker license, which will unlock the ERT bounties. The ERT bounties are really good as you can make up to 105k in under 10 minutes. Let's look at the build. Now the build is very simple. In the propulsion, we'll be using the Atlas Quantum Drive. The Atlas Quantum Drive is very fuel efficient and has a great range, allowing you to reach anywhere in the star system without having to make a stop. In terms of cooling, we'll be using the Ultra Flow and Zero Rush cooler. These will provide the effective amount of cooling we need at the right time. In terms of power plants, we'll be using JS300s. This can be switched out for the slipstreams in order to increase more stealth, but I prefer the JS300s because I like to overclock a lot, and it just makes overclocking and allows me to overclock without any issues, basically. In terms of shields, I'll be using the Mirage and FR66s. The reason why I prefer this build is because it allows my shields to regenerate really fast compared to other builds, and that is one of the most important things when facing the Hammerheads, because you do not want the Hammerhead to deplete your shields. You want your shields to be up all the time, and those shield combinations allows me to do that. In terms of weapons, which is the most important bit, we'll be using the DR Model 3 JS repeaters. The DR Model 3 JS repeaters are distortion guns which can be found at Port Olisar and allow us to actually damage the Hammerhead shields, which is the main problem that people have when facing the Hammerheads. In terms of the second weapon, we'll be using 2 Attrition 3s. The reason why I prefer Attritions over others is because once overclocked, you'll be doing the highest amount of DPS, especially at up close range where I prefer to fight. Let's get into the mission. Now, one thing I do want to emphasize, always make sure to overclock your power plant, shields and weapons at the start of every mission. This will allow you to do and fly the most optimal way and allow you to more efficiently kill the Hammerheads in a good amount of time. So let's go take it out. In terms of the Aegis Sabre, just a few points I would like to make. The Aegis Sabre costs about 2 million, so it is more on the expensive side. For that price, you can get a Vanguard, which is in my opinion the best fighter ship currently in game, especially against PvE targets. However, if you do like the design of the Aegis Sabre, don't worry about holding back, as it is a good ship and very viable against the Hammerhead, as you will see. With the right loadout, most ships are viable, depending on the hardpoint size, as this Aegis Sabre comes with 4 size 3 hardpoints, which makes it very good at killing targets. I'm just showing you the recharge rate of my shield, emphasizing the power of the Mirage and FR66s kicking into action, allowing me to have shields up all the time. If my shields do get depleted, all I need to do is make a quick maneuver, escape and come back, and I'm right in the fight straight away. Another pro tip for any new players out there, always set your map to the rendezvous beacon, which will allow you to quantum drive right onto the bounty targets, making it more efficient. In my early days of bounty hunting, I used to fly manually to each location, which took quite a bit of time, as you can imagine. So we'll be going up against the Hammerheads. The first thing I want to emphasize in my strategy is always to pick one side of the shield. This is one of the themes that will be recurring throughout my video guides. The reason why you pick one shield is because you're only dealing with that one shield side HP pool, so you're not worrying about anything else. You just focus on that side, make sure it's depleted. Another thing I would like to note is I'm keeping myself moving and active, trying to avoid the fire of the turrets. Those turrets are hard size 4, so they do a lot of damage. And bear in mind there's 8 of them. So I'm keeping myself moving. I do not want to go head to head in a brawl fight. I want to stay maneuverable whilst focusing on that one shield spot. As you can see, the ER model with 3 repeaters are very effective at taking down those shields. So now my attritions are going to kick in and do the job. I'm going to try and move in closer to do more damage. The closer you are with the attritions, the more damage you do. And there you have it. The Hammerhead eliminated with the Aegis Sabre. I will emphasize this again. You can do this with any ship with the right hard points. Obviously a Mustang is going to be a different story. Now we're going to finish off the mission, and that's it going to be for me. Enjoy the rest of the video, and I hope you enjoyed the guide. Try out the build yourself. Oh, and another thing, some people suggested using the scattergun. I'm not a big fan of the scatterguns, as they are harder to deal with smaller targets. And you basically do the same thing as the attritions, but yes, they may kill slightly more efficiently, but I prefer to have the accuracy of the attritions, where I could do my damage directly and not worry about having to account for the bullet spread. Another thing I'd like to note is don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. I hope you enjoyed the improvements in audio from the previous video as I tried to make myself more better. Please forgive my ad-libs and mistakes during talking. This is all very new to me. But as I keep on going, I hope to improve and make the channel even better than it is. Every video is gonna see gradual improvements. That's my aim. And don't forget to subscribe again. I hope to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of July. Additionally, catch me on live streams as well. Thank you for watching. That's me done.